Hello everyone, I'm Vice91 and welcome back for more Let's Play Grandia 2. Last time we finally made it to the Saint-Heim Papal state where Granas Cathedral is. And today we're going to explore a little bit around the town and see if Elena can get a meeting with the Pope. So we need to stay here, we need to spend the night at the inn. Well, actually, you know what, let's, I'm gonna recover and, oh no, well I guess I'll go ahead and, I could go around the town for a bit now, but I'll go ahead and spend the night. Because Elena wanted to take a night to, I guess, settle in and clean up before she meets the Pope, so anyway. I wish to thank you all for everything you have done for me. Hey, you did your fair share too. It has been quite a pleasure, and quite an adventure as well.
Much remains to be done with all. The wise man still tends to the fire, though it burns brightly.
Thank you so much. I just do not know how to thank you enough, my friends. It's my job, don't mention it. Don't say that, Ryudo. Excuse me. Miss Elena, come to the cathedral right now. His Holiness Zera is overjoyed by the news of your arrival. Right now? In the middle of dinner? I am not yet ready. Can this not wait? We shall bring your things later. His Holiness Zera is looking forward to having dinner with you. Please do not make him wait. Ah, no, I must not do that. Everyone? Ryudo. Don't spoil the moment, kid. By now, you know what to do. Good luck. Miss Elena, please take care.
Your kindness is indeed a rare treasure, Elena.
Thank you all for everything you have done. I will not forget you. And it's down to 3. Miss Elena, she's gone.
She is, and now we turn to other matters.
Well, our job here is finished. Yeah, the job's done. But I'm feeling a little sad about the whole thing. Go figure. Ryudo was so good at keeping himself emotionally detached. I can see it. The day of darkness is near. Valmar's moon, too. Its vile shadow is growing ever stronger. Valmar is certainly attempting to revive. You must understand this. Listen, Elena. Your mission is important. Not just for you, but for the world. The darkness must be resealed in. Doing this will require all your effort, the power of Lord Granas, and the divine sword, the Granas saber. You must find it, no matter what. Fail, and the world is doomed. I understand. You must succeed in order to remove the darkness within you as well. You must prevail. I understand. I will not let you down. I guess that was the Pope. Never been one for goodbyes. Or hellos. Can't help but feel a bit sad when someone like her leaves. Yes, were Miss Elena with us, we would be able to see the inside of the cathedral.
I presume it interests you.
Yes, Miss Elena often spoke of the confrontation between light and darkness, but I don't quite understand at all. Light, darkness, Granas, Valmar, can't tell them apart.
As well, I am not versed in matters of religion.
So we might just find out something there. Mr. Ryudo, I presume? What is this? I'm busy. Didn't your church drill some manners into you? Or did it just drill through your head? I apologize for my rudeness, Ryudo. The Pope has called for you. Please come to the cathedral right away. Look, I realize word of my amazing singing voice has spread everywhere, but I'm not interested. His Holiness Zera has a special request. Please bring your companions also. I beg my leave. The Pope has a special request? Sounds like the first line of a really bad joke. What kind of person is His Holiness Zera? I understand he is said to be the sage who will save the world. Which isn't nearly as impressive as the sage who will save his breath. This better be quick. Wow, so the Pope is summoning us personally. Interesting, interesting. I wonder what he could want with a geohound like me. Anyway, back in slow motion hell, I see. Let's talk to some people. I know what we'll have for our family breakfast. Some homemade bread coated with lots of squeak bar butter. Our family can hardly start a day without eating some of it. I better start making it. Your whole family gathers for breakfast? Wow, I am quite envious of you. Too bad Elena is not with us. We need to get to the cathedral, now. I wonder what happened to Elena. Well, actually, I think this is the Saintheim Bakery. We may be able to come in here later, but I want to check this out, because I think this place sells some interesting things. Good morning, everyone! Hi, you've all got such happy faces today. That's sure to make Lord Granas glad, too. Just look at the smile on you, young man. My, you look as happy as a puppy dog. It's written all over your face. What are you talking about? If you think calling me a puppy dog will help you to meet Elena, you're barking up the wrong tree. Come on now, Ryudo. Nobody said anything about Elena, did they? Okay. Well, I was thinking that you could buy like some butter rolls and stuff that recovers special points. But maybe, I don't know, maybe my memory is failing me here. But anyway, if we just continue up this path, there's some people walking around, there's some residences you can visit, but I'm just going straight to the cathedral, which is, whoops, it's straight ahead here. Actually a very decorative walkway. Alright, so up a billion stairs up to the cathedral. Wow, check this place out. Fancy. I'm impressed. Oh, so I was kind of kidding about the whole million stairs thing, but look at that. Yeah, pretty impressive. You didn't want to build it on the highest mountain back in the background? You sure?
Quite remarkable in its proportions. The thoughts of its architect twist and wind almost palpably through the sculpted stone.
How beautiful! It must have taken forever to build! You must be Mr. Ryudo. His Holiness awaits in the audience chamber. Stop gawking. Move it! Yep, enough sightseeing. Let's go in. Why would they put that right in the middle? And even the floors are like really shiny. Okay. Let's just talk to this person. Mr. Ryudo, please go inside. I am sorry, but your companions must wait outside. Didn't he say my friends could come? He has important things to discuss with you, so... Oh, it is alright. I don't mind. I can wait. Can I at least wait somewhere interesting? Ah, our library is most interesting. There you will find many important books about the doctrine of our church. Mr. Ryudo, can I talk to you really quick? There might be some interesting information at the library. I will check it out. Clever boy. More clever than other little boys I know. How many little boys do you know, Sky? Or was that a rag on Ryudo somehow? So may I lead you two to the library? Yeah, I mean, we don't need to look around, so yeah, go ahead. Well then, Mr. Ryudo, please go in. You two, this way, please. This way. Ryudo, we'll be waiting in the library. Okay, so the library is off to the left. Yeah, I'll meet up with you later. Okay, well, let's go in. Pretty much every room in this place has been pretty fancy looking so far. The service is still in progress. Please wait. Stay quiet. At least I think that's what it said. Hey, it's Elena. So this is it, huh? The cream of the crop, the Granas Cathedral. Looks like Elena made the big time pretty much for a songstress. Getting to sing at the Granas Cathedral here for the Pope. They couldn't put like, I don't know, they couldn't put some pews or something, somewhere to sit. Oh man, is that, what's her face? Is that Celine? That crazy nut job.
Bring to this world light, peace, and harmony.
Your Holiness Zara, please calm our anxious hearts. What can we do to rid the world of the terrifying darkness?
You must bolster your soul. If you leave no chink in the armor of your soul, then the darkness will be forced to leave.
Please save us from Valmar.
You must not falter. We must all not give in to darkness. I cannot save you. You must save yourselves.
Your Holiness Zara, please lend me your ear.
Yes, what should we do?
What will happen to the world? Quiet! We are here to bring peace to the world. How can one do so in a panic? Everyone, please, calm down.
Yet, Your Highness Zara, the recent rumors of the revival of Valmar are not going away. I have even heard reports that the rumors might be true. Right, High Priestess Celine?
Revival
At
of
this
Valmar,
rate,
huh?
the day of darkness seems unavoidable.
But we must not strike fear in the hearts of the people we are trying to save. Doing so would surely go against the will of Lord Granas. What do you say, Cardinal Oro?
Oh, when the day of darkness comes, the world will most definitely be destroyed. I don't know what we can do.
It's an awfully pessimistic view.
Celine, do not misunderstand me. I'm not saying that the action the Cathedral Knights took was wrong. But you went too far. You must not frighten the people away from Lord Granas.
Yes, Your Holiness.
You must all remain on guard, so that darkness cannot take advantage of you. Please, everyone, back to your rooms.
Ah, Mr. Ryudo, please come.
Nice speech.
Please accept my apologies. I did not mean to make you wait.
What, are you smelling me? What are you doing? Oh, you're shaking my hand. Who shakes with their left hand?
I am sorry for not having called upon you on such short notice, but my request is not an ordinary one. Please, to the next room.
Elena. Can't even say hi to me? Come on. Okay, so, I like how they just leave us here.
The teachings of Lord Granas will bring people peace and happiness.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, if you have faith in Lord Granas, all paths will be open to you. Please join us in a prayer as a believer in Lord Granas.
Ooh, sounds tempting, but I think I'll pass this time.
Oh, please don't say that. By all means, join us.
I'd rather not. Ryudo's awfully resistive to this whole religion thing. Nice corridor. Like, what's the point? Okay, we're in the Pope's room. That sounds like another start to a joke.
I thank you for what you have done on Elena's behalf, but now I have a special request to make.
Before we get to that, tell me, what about Elena? Will she be alright?
Ah, you ask if the presence of Valmar can be driven from her. Sadly, I must tell you that is beyond even my power. However, if the sword of Granas can be recovered, there may yet be hope for us all. This is why I have asked you here.
Keep talking.
I want you to find the divine sword, the Granas saber. The sword which slew the Dark One must be returned to us if the light is to be restored to this world.
You still haven't made an actual request, but I get the idea.
Yes, Elena has told me much, enough for me to know that you are the only one capable of contending with the darkness. Naturally, this request must appear absurd to you. However, as your reward, we shall give you whatsoever you request.
Suddenly this conversation has become more interesting.
However, when you depart, I wish for Elena to accompany you.
Why bring her along? You sure you don't want to cast a few wards against or Valmar instead?
Unfortunately, we can do nothing more for Elena now. We would be unable to protect her from Valmar even if she were to remain here. She will be safer with you, Mr. Ryudo.
You're right. Your request is absurd.
The pieces of Valmar struggle for dominance, each attempting to devour the others in order that the darkness will be restored. According to prophecy, once the pieces unite, the day of darkness will come upon us, and all mankind will be destroyed.
So what do we do? Sharpen a pointy stick?
Lord Granas has yet to recover from battle. Thus, our world heads toward darkness, lacking the guiding hand of the light. Were we to possess the Granas saber, we would at least be able to bring back some of the light of Lord Granas. Then can Elena be saved and our world protected from the advent of the day of darkness.
Any idea where the sword might be?
Unfortunately, our holy book says only that it rests with the Legion of Darkness.
I'm sorry, that's not vague enough for me. Could you be a little less specific? I need some time to think it over.
I will wait until tomorrow for your answer. I have prepared rooms for you, so please stay here tonight. But I see that I have tired you. Rest and return tomorrow, but please consider my offer. I hope you will accept it.
Okay, well, let me talk to Elena here. Elena, are you alright? Has something happened?
Oh, do not worry about me. I just want you to think long and hard about Pope Zera's request.
Okay.
Even among the followers of Granas, there is less and less solidarity. Perhaps my abilities are lacking. To save the world, we must ask your help to find the divine sword, said to rest with the Legion of Darkness.
I can't give you an answer immediately. I must think it over first. Okay, hey, what's behind this curtain? Nothing. Really? Lame. Okay. Elena, what's with you?
Ryudo, do as he asks, please. Not for me, but for everyone. The world.
Something's going on with her. Not real sure what, but she's a little off. Anyway.
What could His Holiness be thinking of? At this rate.
Cardinal Loro.
Ryudo, I believe, was your name. Just what did His Holiness Zera tell you?
Huh? He asked me to find some divine sword.
I see. I question His Holiness's selection of his emissaries. A task this great surely requires someone with more experience.
Careful with your words, aren't you, old man? I'd be as careful with my judgment were I you. Experience I have, patience I don't.
Insolence! Listen well, stripling, for it is best you abandon your search, for it is not for a churlish whelp to find the Granas saber.
Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to ignore you, and then I'm going to leave. You just stay there. Stay. Stay. Good boy.
Ashes! What could His Holiness Zera be thinking? That fool boy's
What the hell? Insouciance? I'm sorry, I don't know that word.
That fool boy's craziness will be our ruin when the day of darkness comes.
I need a better old man voice.
Whatever shall we do?
Yeah, my old man voice is kind of lacking. I'll admit. It's not good. Okay, well, we got him out of our hair. So, man, people are everywhere. Okay, I'm not going to talk to everybody. I mean, there's not really anything you're missing. Let's just go ahead and... excuse me. Get out of the way, please. Seriously. Rude. Okay, well, let's go meet back up with Rowan and Merrick. I think they came up here to the library, right? So this is the guest room. Oh, hey, save point. I guess I'll save. Let me cut this save out. Hold on one second. Alright, so let's see. Here's the library. Alright, so let's meet back up with our fellas. Hey, there they are.
The script is unfamiliar to me. Wow, this is really interesting. Oh, Mr. Ryudo, what did he have to say?
You mean when he was actually talking out of his mouth? Nothing that wasn't completely ridiculous.
So he wants you to find the divine sword in order to halt the day of darkness? A dubious undertaking. We walk unguided through shadows. The only clue is the words, the divine sword rests with the Legion of Darkness.
You find anything else about that?
No, not in this place. Anyway, Mr. Ryudo, you ought to read some of these books too. They have lots of details about Valmar and Granas, the battle of good and evil, the day of darkness, and even the divine sword.
Dinner awaits in the other room, and books do not spoil or grow cold without use.
I like his face there, too. Merrick's great. Yeah, dinner's in the other room, but we're going to check out some of these books. Let's see. Holy Book of Granas, Book 1. Know ye that long before the present age man dwelled amidst the light, and that light was love, and man called the light Granas. The earth was filled with exceeding bounty, honey and milk issued from its secret founts, then darkness also issued its seed. The souls of men were as vessels for the bane of light, and man called the darkness Valmar, the tempter, devourer of souls. And there were those who named the darkness God, and glutted in desire and lust, thence blotting the light from their eyes. And they were not satisfied that the light should anoint the earth, so that those who sided with light moved to oppose them. Their war was a fire consuming the earth, and the skies hung thick with fat and bone. This man called the battle of good and evil. A little different than what I'm used to hearing.
This is the version that Elena and the other followers of Granas read, so it is not the same as the simplified account.
There's a little more detail in this one. Alright, so let's move on to the Book 2. Misery joined in equal ruin for 6 days and 7 nights, and on the 7th day darkness and light sought a reckoning. The hand of light gripped its blade, great and terrible, and the cloak of darkness was as its shield. Thus were they armed for war. True struck the blade of light, and the darkness was cleaved and was not. Then did the blade pierce even the earth. The seas boiled and were scabrous, and long the land wept. Even so was the earth riven, and its wound man named the granite cliffs. Then did the light move to seal those parts of darkness that yet remained, for in its fall it did not remain whole. Those who had named the darkness God were in like fashion named the people of darkness, and they did hide their faces from heaven. Content in its work, the light blessed the earth, and all was made well. And then wounded, the light fell in a heavy slumber. The light will burn in our hearts and will not expire. This men swore, for the God of light shall return to claim the earth. And the sword of light, called the divine sword, came to rest with the legion of darkness in remembrance of their betrayal. And there was peace.
The people of darkness.
Something wrong, kid? You're pale.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You sure about that? Roan seemed to know something about the people of darkness. Anyway, Book 3, of the shortest books in the world. Yet after this, a new moon was hung in the heavens, its face gazing balefully downward upon the earth. It was an ill omen, swollen heavy with foreboding and dread, and it was said that darkness yet had power. And again the souls of men were sifted and tried by the darkness as it sought to bring about the day of its return. This man called the day of darkness, for the light will depart, and the dead shall rise to the throne of judgment. Know ye that this is the last judgment, when all will be weighed and found lacking, and all brought to ruin. The works of man will be brought low, the darkness will set at naught, all man's labors in preparation for its terrible rebirth. Know, my brethren, that Valmar is yet at the door. Gird yourselves with light, for our purpose is one. This must not come to pass.
The moon's creation in particular interests me, for I have not before heard the tale told as such.
What do your people say about it?
We do not ponder the making of each grain of sand. They have ever been so as the setting of the sun and the rising of the moon.
Excuse me, sorry. Mary's voice getting to me a little bit. What about Granas and Valmar? You think they had something to do with it?
My eyes do not see them do so, yet others believe as they wish to, but I know not the truth behind this.
So there's some interesting backstory here. I think we got some more here. Holy Annals of the Ages of the Gods, Chapter 1, Golden Dawn Age. Neither darkness nor light split the heavens, but suffering pain. The groaning of the earth, the wailing of men, huddled in fearing the storm's wrath, the violence of nature, living in blindness, tooth and steel gnashing the air, lives spent in desperation, turning in the gyre an endless throb of misery, and then an uneasy sleep. Life slipping, passing without note, the names of the dead unused, unremembered. Great, now I'm depressed and bored. Maybe it gets better. Okay, yeah, let's see. The Annals of the Ages of the Gods, Chapter 2, Silvery White Light Age. The light descended then, and the chaos was bound. The rivers of blood were dammed. Their eyes were opened. This the light did. No longer did man war with his brother. This was paradise. The light of peace is Granas, the god whose praises we sing. Yet there were those who hated the light, who turned their eyes from its measureless love. The light fell upon their backs, casting long shadows on the earth. Darkness was birthed. Valmar, apparently. Yes, these are the holy annals of the ages of the gods. They describe the battle between Granas and Valmar. In an annoyingly roundabout fashion. The holy book of Granas is said to have been based on this text. There is more. Let us keep reading. Okay. Chapter 3, The Red Twilight Age. Those who followed light warred against those called demons, who likewise named them Gaolers. For 6 days and nights the earth was torn and turned to coals. Then came the 7th day. Sound familiar? The light drew its sword, great and terrible. Darkness drew its cloak about its face. And the day and night were fire and lightning until each had run the other through. The sword of light pierced the earth, raising the boiling sea, sinking the bursting land. Thus did the darkness fall in 7 pieces, sealed by the followers of light, into the depths of the earth. Then did a new moon rise. Fear struck those who followed light. Still they await the return of darkness. Still the people of darkness conceal themselves in the earth. And still the divine sword rests with the legion of darkness. I can't read this anymore. It's boring, it's stupid, and it's badly written. And what the hell is a Gaoler?
One who would imprison another. An interesting choice of words to describe those who followed Granas.
I don't understand how you can read this stuff, kid. Well, I have liked reading these books ever since I was little. You're still pretty little there, bud. Anyway, wow, so okay, we get some history on the whole Granas Valmar thing. Ahead lies Granas Cathedral's famous library. You could search the world and never find a library as extensive as this. Really? Because that's not really much of a library. Please return the books you have read to their proper places. Yes, we did in fact return the books we read to their places. Thanks for putting her heart Thanks for putting her heart at ease there, Rowan. I heard that dinner's ready. It will be ready very soon. Please wait a little while. Okay, who said it was ready?
What good is it to chase after fancy now that the threat of darkness is upon us? No one has ever found the divine sword. How can he be so nonchalant about matters of such weight? I must consult my auguries for some means of holding back the darkness.
Is that a crystal ball? What are you doing?
This is an evil sign. The day of darkness draws near. Oh. This light.
Well, well. Look who we have here. What are you doing up there, Millennia?
Ah! The wings of Valmar! Valmar here in the cathedral! Someone come quickly!
Truly, bread is the body's life as the earth is to all that spring from it. So also a fine bread is loam for the soul.
Well, this bread is delicious. Mr. Ryudo, are you going to eat? Rowan, Merrig, I'm going to look for that damn sword.
I thought you would say that.
This sword interests me, for I have not before heard of its like.
You two coming along?
It was evermore my intent.
Please, let me come along too. I could use your help. I appreciate it. If it is as His Holiness Zera says, this has meaning for me too. What do you mean? Well, you see... Damn it, not again. We're eating. Please, excuse me. I am told that Valmar has taken human form and entered the cathedral. Have you seen any suspicious persons? Huh? No, no one has been here. Please, excuse the interruption. I must go. It must be Millennia. What the hell is she thinking? Yeah, good question. Appearing in the Granas Cathedral, where, you know, pretty much it's home base for Granas, so, like, what is she doing? Anyway, let's see if we can track her down here. We'll go on the other side. We haven't come over here yet. This is the balcony. Oh, yep, looks like we found her. Millennia.
So, you're gonna look for the Granas saber, right, Ryudo?
You, what the hell are you doing here? You're practically standing on the dinner plate of Granas.
Oh, like I care. If Granas ever wakes up, the big god can smack me stupid, long as I get to follow you around again, Ryudo.
I don't think you've thought this through. See, when we find the sword, we're going to use it to stab evil people.
Oh, you're concerned about me? No one has ever been such a gentleman to me before. Just do what you think is best.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying here, Millennia.
Don't worry about me. I know what I want, and we're running out of time.
What do you mean by that? Oh, we're back in the guest room. So, okay, I guess that whole thing just blew over. Everyone who was in a panic about seeing Millennia, I guess they just gave up looking for her and went to bed. What the hell? Anyway... I guess, let's go talk to the Pope to give him... our answer. So let's go do that real quick. Apparently Rowan and Mary got in this time.
Well, Mr. Ryudo, have you made up your mind?
One question. When we get the Granas saber, will it belong to you, the church? And how will it be used? Actually, that was two questions, Ryudo.
The sole purpose of the sword is to strike down Valmar. As such, it belongs to none, for this great hope Granas has given to all.
I'll take your word for it. Well, looks like we have the support of our compadres here. Alright, let's do it. Time to rock. We'll find the Granas saber. But not for the sake of Granas or the church.
Ryudo!
Look, I'm sick of all the suffering in the world. If Granas won't do anything about it, then someone has to.
Well, well, Mr. Ryudo. Elena, you should leave now as well. Your soul brims with light. Be strong in your mission, and do not yield your heart. Yes, Your Holiness Zera. Farewell. Lord Granas spoke to me last night. I am permitted to tell you this. Ryudo must face the past should he desire the divine sword. You should remember this. Ah, you should also take this along. It is sure to be useful.
And something shiny. Oh, Book of Priests. Nice. Believe that's a skill book.
Elena, take care and remember well our words. Your Holiness.
And your multicolor spasming cape.
Ryudo, thank you for accepting this request.
I wasn't going to let a dainty little princess mince and prance about with her faithful and obedient bodyguard.
Oh, Ryudo, you...
Miss Elena, we're together again!
Our paths again are as one. It is good.
Thank you, everyone.
Come on, let's get moving. Let's get moving indeed! But, where do we start?
Mr. Ryudo, we beseech you to take on the mission of finding the divine sword.
Look, I don't like the thought of anyone else suffering. I'll find that sword, but it's up to you to do something with it.
Yes, we understand that. We will be thinking of how the divine sword can be used to help those in need.
Okay, well, you get on that. I'm gonna go start looking. Don't know where, but I'm gonna go start looking. Alright, let's get out of here. So, Elena wasn't out of our party for too long. Never thought we'd travel together again. I'm counting on you, Elena, okay?
I feel the same way, Ryudo. Rowan, Merrick, and Sky, too. I'm counting on all of you. This time it might be more difficult for us.
Difficult times are indeed upon us. Welcome is the comfort of friends in this hour.
That's right. Traveling would not be fun at all without you, Miss Elena. But where to travel to? The divine sword is held by the Legion of Darkness. We can't just knock on their door, grab it, and run.
I am not familiar with this divine sword.
I remember, in the holy book containing a passage, the people of darkness continue to hide deep in the bowels of the earth. Is it a metaphor, or is there more substance in it? Perhaps it is with these people we shall find the Legion of Darkness.
Perhaps if we visit the kingdom of Siram where I lived, we might learn the meaning of these words. Got a lead? No, I just thought we might learn something useful.
What other knowledge have we which would intimate a course of action?
Something about confronting my past, which probably means...
Melphis. Surely it could be none but he.
Melphis. A long time it has been, brother.
Now, you two. Anyway, the kingdom of Siram, what is it like?
Well, climate is warm and there is lots of water. Very good country. We don't need a weather report, kid. We need to find some leads, and we might as well start in the kingdom of Siram. The kingdom of Siram lies to the east of the St. Hyne Mountains. Come on, let's go. Alright, so it looks like we're heading east. Oh, by the way, I don't think there's anything over here. Yeah, you can't go this direction or this direction, so there's nothing that we missed or anything earlier. So down, back down the million stairs that it took to get us up here. And we're going to go down the stairs and back out the way we came. And it seems like a good spot to end the episode. This episode was pretty heavy in dialogue and story and stuff like that, conversations, so not really any action going on this episode. But that's how it goes, I guess. Not a big deal. So next time, I'm going to call it an episode right here. And next time we're going to head east east of the mountains and see if we can get closer to the Kingdom of Siren. Apparently, Rowan used to live there, and he might have some a hunch on maybe we can find some information there. So anyway, I'm going to call it now. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And join me next time as we head east and see what we can find out there. But until then, you guys take care, and I will see y'all later for more Let's Play Grandia 2.